All right, folks, just got done mowing the lawn again. Today is August 22nd, 2024. I have not used the weed trimmer on it yet. I'm going to do that next. That's why the edges look a little bit unruly still. I have it up here. As you can see, I did do the checkerboard pattern this time around. That's because I let it go a little over a week this time and I fertilized it last time. And this mower is great for a yard about this size. This mower and string trimmer will do a yard about this size, possibly maybe a couple hundred square feet bigger. But if you fertilize and water like I do and you have a super dense, lush turf like I do, then one pass, if you let it go for about 7 to 8 days, is not going to cut it with this 40 volt cobalt mower. So what I do, it almost does it, but it leaves it uneven. So what I do in that case, first time I had to do it this year, was I go over it each direction at a 45-degree angle, and I get that beautiful checkerboard pattern. Now, if I had my gas mower out here, which I still do have, one pass would take care of it. Easy work, no problem at all. But I've just been using this. It works. I just go over it twice. It really doesn't hurt anything, and I think it looks pretty neat. So anyways, that's the grass this time of year. It's definitely, we're seeing cooler temperatures at night now. We're falling into the low 70s, high 60s here about now. There's supposed to be a cool down coming. I know, like west of Reno, they're calling for like almost freezing temperatures coming up this week. I don't think we'll see that here, but we are definitely cooling down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, it's still plenty warm. We're still getting up in the low 90s in the daytime. There's my goat. But you can definitely tell that the fall season is in the air. So we'll see how much longer we can keep up a nice lawn like this. And when the last mowing of the year will be, and I'll put it to bed for the year. But so far, I think the lawn looks pretty amazing. Very happy with it. We have been eating some of the Asian pears on the tree. Still waiting for a few more there. And the apples are still on the tree. Still waiting on those a little bit. I'm waiting on the peaches, but unfortunately I don't think I'm going to get any peaches this year. And I'll tell you why. See, they're not quite ripe enough yet. But you kind of see what's going on here. The birds are getting them. So I didn't want to pick it because it's just not quite ripe. And I should have let them ripen up inside, but there's one back there. I could probably get that one, and I think there's a couple more. Another one up here. I'll probably pull those off and let them ripen them up inside before the birds totally destroy them. But the butterfly bushes are all doing well. They're all in full bloom right about now. Here's a little baby Rainier apple tree here. Cherry tree. There's that peach I just showed you. There's the pear. There's the apple. There's a big cherry. Here's my little Santa Rosa plum tree over here. And here's the purple robe locust that broke down twice now, but I've cut down twice because the winds knocked it down. And look at that. You've got another shoot coming up. But instead of this one coming up from the side of the bark, it's actually coming up from the ground down there, like right at the root ball or whatever. So I think I'll come back in here with my chainsaw. I'm going to cut this down to about here and just leave that, and I'll stake it like a new tree. Let it go, keep an eye on it, see if it holds up. Anyways, folks, all the marigolds all around the yard are doing great. All my flowers and my climbing rose bush. And here's the other butterfly bush. Look at this one, full bloom. It's actually lost a lot of its white flowers. I've noticed a lot of hummingbirds over here on this one. See the sunflowers, everything else going on over here. More marigolds back there. Of course, here's a little fire pit area. One thing I am going to do out here is I am going to buy a new set of cushions for this. This is just a dog bed. I do have cushions, but I've got a couple of burns in them from the fire pit. I am going to buy a new set of cushions for that. But these here, I'm just going to totally get rid of these guys here. These cushions only seem to last about a year out here in the sun. And I always thought these looked tacky, these plastic chairs, but these last and last and last. I think I'm just going to get some more of these, maybe a little nicer quality to put out here. That way they'll last. But here's the old fire pit. A little too windy to fire it up tonight. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and get started on using the weed trimmer on the grass over here. And we're going to cucumbers. Here's some ivy. Those are all tomatoes. Peppers right there. More peppers over here. And anyways, yeah, when I'm done with that, go get cleaned up. Squash. A little watermelon. I never planted it. Still in the pot, but it does have a little watermelon on it. There's a little mulberry I planted from a little scion, you know, a little piece of stem. Here's that other beautiful butterfly bush, bird village, more marigolds. But as I was saying, grapevine, if I can ever finish saying it. Get ready, and I think we're gonna drive into Reno. And I got the granddaughter and my son, and I think we're gonna go to In-N-Out. That sounds like a awesome place to go eat for the night. Love In-N-Out. Always love a double and some fries. And catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like my lawn. Catch you next time. Later.